In South Korea, there is a group of elderly women they call the grandmothers. But unfortunately, nobody treats them like family. These are the former comfort women, victims who suffered in wartime brothels used by the Japanese military. Now they suffer again, harassed, manipulated, and victimized by activists who claim to support them. Used as political props, these elderly women are forced to attend rallies, even in the freezing cold. They are neglected and isolated, made to live in squalid housing conditions. They are insulted and slandered. The activists call them sex slaves against their wishes. And despite millions of dollars of taxpayer money, not even 5% is spent on comfort women. One of the grandmothers even had her bank book stolen by caretakers, despite suffering from dementia. Who is responsible for these offensive acts of elder abuse? It is the controversial organization known as the Korean Council for Justice and Remembrance. For decades, they have acted with impunity. They have wasted millions on international campaigns, rallies, and expensive parties. Meanwhile, they have twice blocked efforts by the government of Japan to pay comfort women in 1995 and 2015. They did this ignoring the victims who had wished to receive the money. More recently, the former chairperson of the Korean Council, Yoon Mi-han, was convicted of embezzlement. On February 10, 2023, a Korean court found her guilty of stealing money donated to the grandmothers. Yoon spent the stolen money on fancy restaurants, massage parlors, apartments, and even foreign tuition fees for her daughter. The crimes of the Korean Council were first brought to light by former comfort woman Lee Young-soo. She held a press conference in 2020 to expose the exploitation by these activists, saying, "I was tricked and used. We did the work and only a handful of people took the money." In response, Yoon Mi-han's supporters viciously attacked Lee Young-soo on social media, calling her a dementia patient and even an old prostitute. All this reprehensible conduct from an organization that claims to advocate for comfort women. And yet, despite the public scandals, court cases, and elder abuse of the survivors, Yoon Mi-han remains unrepentant. She has refused to apologize or atone. She refused to give up her seat in the National Assembly. Instead, Yoon Mi-han's image is being rehabilitated. The courts did find her guilty on just one charge, but dismissed other crimes. After the verdict, DPK opposition leader Lee Jae-myung published a Facebook post attacking the prosecutors for bringing the case against Yoon. How unfair she must have felt when she was denounced and turned into a demon for her whole life. Even I doubted that the prosecution and fake news are the same. Previously, when the scandal arose, Yoon was expelled from the DPK party. Now, because she was guilty of just one criminal charge, they are likely to bring her back in. With no sign of accountability or regret, who will stop the Korean Council from continuing to terrorize the grandmothers? The grandmothers deserve to have their voices heard, because the Korean Council only represents the greedy interests of the activists, while ignoring the actual needs of the victims. It is time to end this hypocrisy. It's time for the Korean Council to stop this abuse.